Here's how you can change your horizontal videos, videos you might have on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, and very quickly change them to vertical videos that you can use for TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts. I'll show you. Go ahead and open up the CapCut app, and if you need to import a new project, go ahead and import that in. I believe I already have one in there, but we are going to go ahead and show you anyway.
Hey
So
there,
go ahead
and
and
welcome
add it
to
in,
the
click add. And we now have our video in here, okay? So I've already got captions and everything added on here, but what I'm going to show you how to do is to change the ratio or change the formatting from portrait, which is what it is right now, I'm sorry, horizontal, which is what it is right now, into portrait. So you can use it on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or TikTok. Okay, so at the bottom you see edit audio, text, and if you scroll over you see ratio. So let's click ratio. And here is where you can very quickly and easily change the layout of your video. Okay, so right now it looks more like a 4:3, so that would be something you would use for like Facebook or LinkedIn videos. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch it to the 9:16, which is like a TikTok video. Okay, so it's that second one from the left, which is more vertical and actually has the TikTok logo in the middle. So let's go ahead and tap that one. And you can see in the video that it took the whole thing and scrunched it down into that vertical format. And you can see the note at the top where it says you use both fingers to resize your video so that you can make sure that you're fitting your video in that entire screen. Okay, so tap it and you can see that it gets the aqua line all the way around it, which means that it's selected. You can also see it on the timeline where you've got the white bar on the left-hand side and it's outlined in white. That means that that is selected. So if you have multiple clips, you know which one is selected. Okay, so here we're going to use our fingers and just zoom in and have it fill that entire window. Okay, so now you can see there's no spaces on either side of me. I'm now filling up most of that window. Okay, so now when we play it,
Hey there, and welcome to the Video Acceleration Vault.
okay, so you can see I'm now placed. If I want to make sure that I'm more centered, then I can just hold it down and move it over. Now, the only problem with these captions is that they are cut off. So I would have to go back to the original video and update the captions so that they are more centered with me and they don't get cut off. As you can see right here, they're getting cut off. Even those first ones are being cut off too. So you just want to make sure that your captions, if they're in the same video, that they are centered. If you need to, you can just move them around and make sure that they are there as well. But that's all there is to it. If you want to go back and change it to a different ratio, you want to change it here. And maybe you want to make it square for, this is showing Instagram, but that no longer is the case because Reels are more like TikTok. That is if you wanted to make it a post like just in the feed. Then you could change 1-to-1, but that's actually a really good option to have as well for Facebook or LinkedIn. Okay, so that's all you need to do, but you can scroll over and see the different options that are available. The ones that are going to be most likely used are the ones that are highlighted here in that very first frame. So the first 5 are essentially first 4. You've got the 9:16 for TikTok. You've got the square that's good for Facebook and LinkedIn. You've got 16:9, which is the landscape or horizontal format, which is really good for YouTube, which is the logo in the middle. And then the one on the far right that you can see in this window is the 4:3, which is good for, this is showing YouTube, but it's also good for Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, so that's as easy it is. Once you highlight which one you want to use, then you just pinch and zoom until you have the look that you want. So what's really important here, as you can tell, is that the way that you record your video is going to determine what you can and can't do if you want to change the layout of your video. Okay, so if you want to move it around and have different types, then you want to make sure that there's extra space on each side of you so that you can crop it in when you need it to be. Okay, so that's all you need to do. That's it. Is this something you'll think you'll use? If so, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, what questions do you have about creating videos or editing videos? Well, let me know that as well, and I will answer any questions that you have regarding video creation or video production. Thanks for being here, and until next time, make today great.